mommy, welcome to Ab Awakening. You need a fully pumped stability ball and your yoga mat from this workout. We are progressing on from coffee with your core, increasing the time intervals, and then also providing an element of instability to make you even stronger. First, we are going to wake up the pelvic floor. So sit with legs nice and wide. Give me a big belly breath in, filling everything up, and exhale. Inhale again. Diaphragm is large, lungs are at full capacity, you are a big balloon, and exhale. Do a quick self-check here. I do not want the pelvis tilted forward. We're not trying to jut the stomach forward, we're just filling it up with air. I'm gonna show you what this looks like in a side position. We're doing a pelvic floor contraction this time. Inhale with me again. How large can you make your tummy? Exhale. Pulling the pelvic floor up, drawing the low abdominal wall in. 3, 2, 1, completely relax. I really like doing these on a stability ball with wide legs because you can focus and think about the pelvic floor actually moving a little bit. We're not tightening the glutes. Inhale with me. Spine is neutral. Exhale, drawing pelvic floor up. Think about getting it off of the ball. Large inhale. And exhale. You're wearing a bathing suit that is wet and you're leaving marks on your deck and you're trying to minimize those marks in between your butt cheeks. You're lifting away at the pelvic floor. Lift it up, up, and up. It's coming into your rib cage and relax. Big inhale. Let it out. Air is blowing out of your balloon. Abs are coming in nice and tight, lifting away from the stability ball. Pelvic floor is coming up. Relax. Inhale. And exhale. Imagining you're stopping the flow of urine. Hold it in, pull it up. Spinal position is not changing here. You shouldn't see any movement on me. Besides the exaggerated inhale and exhale, and exhale. One more time, big inhale in. This is going to be our longest pelvic floor hold up. And exhale. Bring it higher, 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 higher. Your core is bracing, it is nice and tight. Pelvic floor and core are ratchet strapped together. Get a little bit tighter. Still on your exhale and completely relax. Good, give me a couple ball circles. We're just going to loosen up. And reverse. Pelvic floor activated. Transverse abdominis activated. Now we're going into glutes and strengthening the glutes, strengthening the pelvic floor by doing bridges on our stability ball. We did these in Coffee with Your Core, reverse. And now with Ab Awakening, I want upper back on the ball at the back base of your sports bra. Just adding this element of instability to make it harder. This is called progression. Hands are supporting your head. Give me bridges. To make this easier, your ball is going to be more on the back. Okay? To make it harder, ball is going to be closer to the base of your neck. I want a little bit harder for you as soon as you are ready. At the top of each, we are clenching and squeezing the glutes. Think about the contraction specifically where the low back meets the top of your tush. Scoot feet closer together, relax. We're going into our bridge hold like you're used to with Kegels applied. Big inhale in, glutes as high as you can get them, and exhale. Drawing abs in, pulling pelvic floor in. Feet are not touching each other, but they're closer together than we do regular glute bridges. And relax, completely relax. Get a little higher. Inhale, belly breath, exhale. Relax. One more time, inhale. And exhale, draw in, a nice quick one. All right, seated on the ball. Get a good wide base. We're gonna be lifting one leg at a time. So right leg is going to come up and reaching towards the palm of your hands. I want you to tap it. And tap the palm. This demands a lot of balance and core stability and control while still being really safe as we heal your diastasis recti. Putting extra focus on the low abdomen, and it's also preparing your hip flexors. If you're a runner, you have to train your muscles how to work again. This is giving us a little endurance for our hip flexors too. Same thing, other side. Here we go. If you lose your balance and fall over, I am not judging you. It's happened to me plenty of times. But the way we get better is we do hard things. Get it higher. Your gaze is at your hands. And 2. Last one. The base of your sports bra is going to be touching the ball. Back to our glute bridges on the stability ball. Here we go. Hips are coming up to the ceiling. You're exploring your full range of motion here. Not spending a lot of time down here in the negative space. We're getting a lot of height though. Think about spending your time up high. Come up and tap your hands. Imagine I'm right there in your living room, okay? I'm asking you, is this your full capacity? No? Okay, then give me a little bit more. Gaze is forward towards the wall in front of you. That's just going to help prevent hyperextending back. We don't need excessive arch. And scoot feet together. Get ready for our glute bridge. Hold with Kegels. Inhale. Exhale. Pelvic floor is coming in. Abdominal wall is going down, getting nice and tight here. If your child were to come over and step on you, you're nice and tight. Relax. Inhale. Filling up your abdominal cavity. Exhale. Relax. One more time. Inhale. This is the quick one. Exhale. Grab it. Snatch up a grape with the pelvic floor and hold. All right. Seated on your ball. I'm going to do this facing you this time. And leg up. Breathing normally here. Your gaze is at the fingertips. The low abs are turned on and doing a lot of work. Remember, you can't completely isolate the low abs. They're not separate muscles from the upper abs. They're two long sheaths of muscle, the rectus abdominis. But this is definitely putting extra demand on them in a way that is really helpful as we close the ab gap. Especially if you had a C-section, it's so important that we put a lot of focus on those low abs so that you can improve your awareness from your brain to your muscles through nerve endings and fibers and synapses that are trying to fire to understand where those muscles are again and how to contract them. This training is so important for you so that you can do so effectively so that when you're going through everyday mom life, climbing the stairs, carrying babies and laundry up and down the stairs, that those muscles turn on naturally without you even having to think about it. All right, side plank on the ball. Maybe on your knees. You're gonna come over onto the ball. Knees are stacked right here. Your hip is lifting up towards the ceiling. This is very active. No stress is going on your shoulder, no stress on the elbow, simply resting the upper body on the ball, getting a lot of height here. This is going to cause a lot of demand on the low obliques that are facing the mat. Give me height. These ones are nice and tight. Take a hand, firmly press on your lower obliques and feel them. Breathing normally here. And relax. We're doing that side one more time, and then we have 2 repetitions on the other side. Here we go. Do a little self-check. Is there too much of a bend angle here? What I do is I get into the right position and then I thrust my hips forward a little bit, and that really turns on the obliques even more versus cheating yourself and being back here. Push away from the mat with the side of your shin. Your knee and ankle are both making contact. It's not just the knee. You're going to spread out and distribute your weight evenly. Other side. Stack your knees, lean over onto your ball. Hips are bent, now thrust them forward. Drive hips up to the ceiling. I want another centimeter out of you, a little higher. Here we go. Breathing normally here. I want you to smile because I'm really proud of you for being here. I'm thankful for you. I understand that mom life is busy. There's a lot of demands placed on you, but you chose to show up to be here today, and that says a lot about you and your character and your willingness to take care of yourself. And you're going to be a witness to your family so that you know it is a priority of you. Drive those hips forward, face them up. That it really does matter that you are able to be productive and fruitful with your time and make time for all of your other priorities, as well as taking care of your own health so you can better take care of them. Get a little higher. And 3, 2, 1. I know this is challenging. All right, roll that ball away. We have oblique high pulse crunches. All right, so like you were used to doing 2s and 4s, this time we're going a little bit quicker. So getting ready for it. Once we go through this once, we'll be adding our upper body as well, but right now it's mostly just lower body, pulsing high. Get to that 3 or 4 o'clock and pulse, never going down to the 2. No stress on the wrist, remember. A lot of women tend to get pregnancy, I'll call it pregnancy-induced arthritis. Really, it's postpartum. But due to relaxin hormone, roll over, ladies, which is what allows our pelvis to spread apart in order to grow a baby and deliver a baby. Relaxin hormone doesn't discriminate, though, throughout your body. And what it causes is your joints to become more pliable throughout. And unfortunately, postpartum, this can lead to a lot of wrist pain, which can be compounded by the way we carry our babies, by the way we nurse or feed them. Puts additional strain on the wrist. So what I don't want from you is exasperating that strain in these early weeks here as we retrain the body. We're re-earning back our wrist strength. Good. Now we're adding the upper body as well. Same pulsing, same height with the leg, adding an upper body. This lower arm is just here for support. Palm facing down towards the mat. No stress on the wrist. Pulsing, micro pulses. Keep it nice and high. Three, 2, 1, get ready to roll. Arms out in front of you, remember this time. Other hand is behind your head. Aiming for the 3 to 4 o'clock. Just like we self-checked when we were doing our side plank on the stability ball, you're also checking and making sure that there's not a big arch in your leg. I don't want any of this. I want a straight body. Putting all of the demand on your oblique. This one is not a hip flexor exercise. Training a little bit of the gluteus medius, mostly right here. Okay, last round of this on each side. Upper body and lower body are synchronized. as many repetitions as you can. We have 10 seconds. Really work it. Max out those obliques. You will feel this a little bit tomorrow. Good. Roll over. Get ready for it. And apply. Go. Nice and high. When I say apply, I mean apply yourself. Put in the work. You're not here just to hang out with me on your mat. You're not wasting your time. You're being deliberate with your time and purposeful and giving every single minute, each repetition, your best honest effort. Well, no one's watching. I care about that. Each repetition matters. There we go. On your back. Bent leg, windshield wipers. Give myself a little bit of space here. 90-degree angle. We're going to come out to the side. And exhale. Inhale in. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Your pelvis is being drawn back. It's being magnetized back to the mat. Bent knee, fall out. Starting to the right side. Drill your ankles and feet together. We're going to let it fall out to the side. Exhale and draw it back down. There's a heavy weight on the side of your knees falling down, and we're going to pull it back down to the mat. Same thing, other side. Bent knee, fall outs to the left. And then your hip is drawing back down. Pelvis drills into the mat at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale, draw. Get ready to roll over gently onto your stomach. We are going into swimmer. With just feather touches. And coffee with your core, I really let you rest your arms down. This time it's just feather touching. So prepare, right arm, left leg, and just feather touch. So only fingertips are touching. Your feet don't even come down to the floor. You can feel your quads come on your mat, but you're not allowing the legs to totally rest. If this were a memory foam mattress that we were laying on, we're trying to make it so that no imprint gets printed with the top of our feet or with our fingertips. That's how gentle we are. Feather touches. On your back. Bent leg windshield wipers. Going through this set 3 times, ladies, and then we're done. So we've already done 1 set. Come back down with power. You are strong. We are training your trunk rotation in a very safe way. What I don't want when you're healing diastasis recti is uncontrolled, rapid rotation of the trunk. Feet back down. Bent knee fallouts starting to the right. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're drilling feet back down, drilling pelvis down to the mat. For example, exercises such as Russian twist or rapid bicycle exercise on your back. Those are contraindicated to diastasis recti. It's going to cause too much intra-abdominal pressure in this early season as we are healing and restoring the integrity of your core. So that is why we do controlled trunk rotation, such as our bent knee windshield wipers and what we're doing right now with our bent knee fallouts. These are extremely safe in training the obliques how to work as a team again with the rectus abdominis and the transverse abdominis muscles, which wrap all the way around you, just like a girdle or a corset. Inhale. Sometimes I think, especially for athletic women like you and I who are here together, we get this urge to want to just jump forward, to do harder exercises, to go right into burpees. But if we don't lay the foundation properly, then our core can't possibly function to its max potential. So this is laying the foundation to set ourselves up for success long term as female mother athletes. Swimmer, feathering. Very light fingertips, here we go. Set yourself up, right arm, left leg. I always like to do the first one nice and slow, and that way you are ensure that you're doing opposite arm, opposite leg. Try to avoid letting your knee touch the mat. It's helping you with strong posture so that you aren't hunching over. Don't be undoing this hard work during the day either. I don't want you hunching over your phone, your laptop while you're nursing or feeding your baby. Use a feeding pillow if you can, or at least a simple couch pillow. Inhale. Because I can give you the best workouts, the best ab training, posture training all day. But if you accidentally undo that hard work that we're doing right now here in our workouts and slouch for the majority of the rest of your day, then that can really hurt the healing and impede the restoration of the core that I want for you. Good. Bend knee fallouts. Inhale as legs fall down. Exhale. I do want to stress that there is no such thing as bad posture. Our body is meant to move in all different planes of motion. Problems arise and pain points arise when we repeatedly have posture that puts a lot of stress on our back, neck, and shoulders. So it's more of having a bad habit is a problem versus slouching once in a while because you have to feed your baby on a park bench and you don't have a pillow to help support yourself. Same thing, other side. But moving on from today, I'm asking you to be more intentional about your posture habits. Because as you age, you want to be someone who's proud of the way you can stand up nice and strong with a tight core. It's also going to improve your appearance, your confidence. It makes you look more leaner when you have good posture. Not talking about sucking in, just simply standing up, sitting up more straight. Good. Swimmer, flutter. Last one, ladies, make this count, and then we're gonna stretch together. Right arm, left leg, get it high. And switch. If there were paint on those fingertips, it's just hardly getting your mat wet at all. Just little tiny dabs. I don't want to see a full fingerprint out of you. Keep those knees away. If you're having trouble keeping your knees off of your mat, that's telling me that you have a little bit of a glute weakness or glutes not firing. Don't worry, we're going to continue to train that in this plan. We're going to improve your range of motion. Give me butterfly position. Exhale, just let these legs come down. I want you to fold your arms. We're going to fold forward. One more. Inhale with me again. And exhale, folding over. Getting deeper on the exhale. Nose is going towards your toes. And sit back upright using your core for strength. Figure 4 position. You're going to reach up overhead with an inhale and exhale with me down. And same thing, other side. You notice we are purposefully stretching out your groin here. That's because I want your pelvic floor, inhale, exhale, to be plump and soft. What I don't want from you is to do too many Kegels throughout your day. More is not necessarily better, ladies. And create a pelvic floor that is like concrete. Picture your bladder as an egg. If we were to drop the egg, we do not want it to fall and break on concrete. Nor do we want the egg to fall through spider web that is so limp, so thin, and so weak that it can't hold anything in. What we want is for the egg to land on a nice, plush, comfy blanket or couch. And that's exactly what I want your pelvic floor to be like. Strong, plush, comfortable, able to catch an egg, such as your bladder, when it's full and when it's falling, but not to the point where it's so hard it's like concrete. So what we're doing is we train your pelvic floor to be nice and strong with the exercises that we did today. And then you also want to make sure that you stretch it out, that you open up the groin and ensure that it has some pliability to it, some elasticity. Inhale, exhale. And that is going to maximize the function of your pelvic floor so that we can feel really confident no matter the situation, no matter the sneeze or cough or sprint that you might undertake. And relax, back to butterfly one more time. Hands protecting your belly, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. I really want you reaching the upper body past your feet and letting it collapse to the floor. Relax any tension in your shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are done. I'll see you next time. Bye.